said you started losing your vision.
Nah, it's the last year that I had vision in my eye.
2005 was the last year you had vision in your eye.
Mm-hmm.
And you lost a lot of people that year. Tell me what happened between 2005 to 2010, because I see you named another skit in 2010 on the Deluxe.
2006, well, 2005, I ended up getting out. I plead to a lesser on the charge for shooting dude. He's a rat. Even though he's dead now, he still was a rat when he was alive. And whole separate incident, I ended up getting shot in my head. You know what I'm saying? Vehicle ended up getting shot up. I don't know who did it. Shit, it just is what it is. Things happen. Stray bullets hit people all the time in the neighborhood. And I remember getting shot in my head, and I could see it was blurry. No, actually, it wasn't even blurry. It was just blood in my eye. Got me to the hospital. It might be malpractice now that I think about it, but I was hella thankful that they saved my life. But I could actually see until they put these drops in my eye. And then after that, it been black ever since. So hindsight, yeah. General, I might have a $1 million lawsuit coming your way. You feel me? So I was blind in my eye, but I wasn't tripping. I never tripped off of wearing the eye patch, because I know so many people that got shot, you know what I'm saying, in their head and dead, shot just in general and dead and shit like that. Like, my whole thing was, will I still be able to have sex? You know what I'm saying? That was the first thing I asked, like, on paper, like, real talk, like, do my dick work? You know what I'm saying? And they was like, yeah, it's gonna work. I had a tube in it. And after that, I felt like it came with the territory. So I was released from the hospital. I was back outside in the field doing what needed to be done. It was also the year, rest in peace to Doobie. Doobie had ended up getting killed 2006. You know what I'm saying? So that hurt. You know what I'm saying? That hurt a lot. 2006 Diddy, he ended up getting locked up. So 2006 to 2010, man, it was a lot of losses. But the losses wasn't like from the beef. It was like some miscellaneous bullshit. Fletch ended up getting killed in Atlanta. Dip, rest in peace, man. He ended up getting killed out here on some bullshit. Don't got nothing to do with the beef. Rug ended up getting locked up. Mackie ended up getting locked up. And I went into depression. I didn't know it. But again, this is the skit 2010 is me reflecting on the 5 years I go in and that's how I label the skits, 2000, 2005, 2010, 2015, etc. So by the time 2010 comes, man, I'm heavily sedated. I'm smoking all the time. I'm sipping turtle juice occasionally. I'm indulging and I'm drinking alcohol more frequently, which just ain't me. Nothing to anybody who do what they do, but that ain't me, you know what I'm saying? The music is therapy for me. But again, the streets is just outweighing everything that I got going on artistically. So I also became a father for the first time, and then father for the second time within that 5-year span. So you got Gunnafornia that drops. When Gunnafornia drops, everybody expects me to blow up. I expect myself to blow up, but less than a month into it, Dip get killed. Less than a month prior, I become a father. So these is all life-changing events. And my right-hand man, he's locked up. One of my other close partners, he's on his second year appeal. So I lean heavy on the music. When I lean heavy on the music, shout out to Baarde, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother like my mother had him. He was there for sure. And I said, hey man, we finna put it on the map. Like we finna take it to the next level. Cause in the city and in Filmo at that time, like it's really just HSC Music Group. It's legendary artists that's already solidified, but as far as the streets, like I'm pioneering it, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one shooting the music videos. I'm the one bringing the vision. In Filmo, when Get Low Records, Done Deal, then it went HSC Music Group, and anybody who was in the city, anybody who was in Filmo at that time, anybody that was in the Bay, remember, it was a huge buzz. It was dope-ass artists that was emerging, you feel me, on the label. So I took that negativity and turned it into something positive to the best of my ability. At the same time, like I said, I'm still in the streets. By now, I'm probably 100 shows in, probably got paid for about 75 shows, 20 different cities, I think 3 different states. So people knowing what's going on. MySpace is propelling my career at the time, but I'm doing it all off the muscle. I'm doing it all off the muscle in the music in the streets. Nobody is there. There's nobody to say, hey, young man, let me do this with, like, let me help you. It wasn't none of that. And I understand why. People were intimidated. People were in fear. People felt like the things that they heard about me, I feel, were more random, as opposed to, like, I ain't never walked around just, oh, I'm on you, I'm on this. That's not my demeanor. That's not who I am. You feel me? If I got a problem with you, I got a problem with you. But it was a lot of allegations on my name, a lot of allegations with the people associated with me, to the point to where I feel like we was being blamed for things that we had nothing to do with. And then the people who was allegedly getting their issue or whatever, the way the story was being told, it wasn't even half truths. It was just all out lies. You know what I'm saying? It was no details in it. So without the details, it make it seem like I'm just walking around here on one, I'm bullying people, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm not, you feel me? That's not what was going on, same with my partners. So that 5 years as a young man, my mind developing, no OGs, you feel me? Shout out to Creech, he still slid through the block. No mentors, no older homies, you feel me? The older homies, unfortunately, they was locked up, dead, out the way, or, you know what I'm saying? It was differences. So when you're trying to figure out the world in your early 20s, in the streets, with artistic endeavors, it's gonna be hard, if not impossible. So 2010, rest in peace to Drew Banger. Unfortunately, he lost his life that year. I think Cheddar ended up losing his life in like 07 or something like that. Rest in peace of Sky, lost his life in 05. It was a lot to deal with, but I stayed focused on the music, because again, I always felt from the very beginning like the music is gonna get us where we need to be. So we had a dope run. A lot of dope artists came up off the label, and I was very certain that 2011 was going to be the year that we went nationwide with the talent. You feel me?